Welcome everybody, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshakar, and welcome to another show that is Konexio Corporate Insights. Today we are going to talk about a company called Fiberweb. In fact, we had earlier done a company update, and now we'll be talking about some new developments which are happening in the company. And for that, we have the Chairman Emeritus of Fiberweb Limited, Mr. Pravin. Pravin ji, welcome to the show, and thank you for sparing your valuable time today for the show.
Thank you very much, sir, for
So,
hosting this.
yeah, in fact, Pravin ji, thank you for your kind words. Pravin ji, pehla sawal, what I would like to ask you is that March 22 quarter has got completed. If you could share some of the highlights and what were the challenges which company faced in this March quarter, because we have seen that top line was flattish, profits were also impacted negatively. But what exactly happened, and if you could share some highlights of this quarter to all the stakeholders, as well as tell us exactly what happened, so we can understand very clearly from you as well as from the company's management side.
Sure, sir. The our, as you know, sir, our raw material is a crude-based raw material, and with the steep increase in price of the crude, our raw material prices had also shoot up suddenly. There was another problem, which was about the logistic. The steamer company had increased the freight rate to USA, where our 80% of the export is there, by threefold in last year, and this last quarter it was increased by fivefold. So all these things had suddenly affected our working. However, in spite of all these odds, we have tried to ensure that our supply line remain proper, and even with the less profit we serve our customers so that they realize our services.
Okay. So basically, Praveen ji, what you are trying to tell us is that raw material prices, especially the crude oil prices, had shot up significantly, logistic cost had gone up significantly, and that was the reason the fourth quarter was very challenging for you. Now tell me
Yes,
one
sir.
thing, that currently crude prices are still ruling around 120, $22 a barrel. What is your expectation that now we are in the financial year FY23, April, May have gone. So, on ground, how do you expect, the current year to start with? If raw material prices are high, would you still continue to see some challenge in the raw material prices as of now?
Now you see, now in the price, we have already taken the care of the increasing raw material prices. The
Okay.
In the last quarter it has become sudden, but now we are taking a proper care to ensure that the raw material prices are absorbed in the price. Even the increase is absorbed in the price.
Okay. So what kind of, Praveen ji, roughly, if you could tell us, what kind of average price increase have you taken? Because if your price has, raw material price has increased, मोटा मोटी सर कितना भाव आपने सेलिंग प्राइस आपने इंक्रीज किया है, कुछ आइडिया दे सकते हैं आप?
नहीं साहब, हमने क्या किया है, हमने अभी उसको लिंक कर दिया है
अच्छा.
रॉ मटेरियल से।
ओके.
आज का रॉ मटेरियल प्राइस के हिसाब से वी फिक्स अप द प्राइस,
ओके.
and we have also have a built up clause that whenever the price of the raw material increases, correspondingly the price of selling price will increase.
ओके, समझ गया.
So
So basically it is
we will not be beaten by the price increase.
एग्जैक्टली. सो इसका मतलब इट इज लिंक टू द रॉ मटेरियल प्राइस इंक्रीज, कि जैसे रॉ मटेरियल
Yeah,
का
sure.
प्राइस बढ़ेगा वैसे आपका सेलिंग प्राइस भी बढ़ेगा. ओके.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay. Any other initiative, Praveen ji, which company has taken? Raw material cost में तो आपने अभी बताया कि how you have taken care of this crisis. But any other,
Only
input
thing is,
cost?
sir, logistic we do not have any control, and for that what we have done is that we have started a, producing the converted products, which has got a very high profit margin. Although it is very complicated procedure, the we have actually developed two products in spunbound and three
Okay.
products in melt-blown sector, which is a very complicated, but it gives us a very good profit margin, which will
Okay.
cover up the all the other costs, all the
Okay.
logistic costs. Plus, it
Okay.
will give a much better margin, and those
Okay.
products have been already accepted in the market, at least, and we
Okay.
are innovating more and more products of that
Okay.
type, so that we maintain our profitability to the previous high.
Okay. So, Pravinji, just one simple question that now, since you said raw material costs, increase is now linked to global prices. So, you all are obviously protected from increased raw material price increase. New products also you said you have launched in the market, which have been accepted very well. So, can we assume that margin improvement will be seen sometime after the first quarter or maybe from the second quarter onwards in FY23? थोड़ा बहुत मार्जिन में इम्प्रूवमेंट देखने को मिलेगा ये सब करने के बाद.
Yes, sir. In fact, it has started these last 2 months. We have a little better margin, and in the coming year, we expect much better margin in the with the more and more product being innovated.
Okay. Praveen ji, can you tell us something about your current capital expenditure? Because I was seeing your annual performance for March 22. We saw that you have incurred a capex of 6 crores, and previous year I think you all incurred a capital expenditure of 10 crores. So can you specifically tell us for what this money has been spent? ये 6
Yeah,
करोड़
it
जो
is.
आपने खर्चा किया है वो किसके लिए किया है?
Yes, sir. Actually, क्या है? We have a dream project which was been announced long back, a flat bond project, which has a very high margin of profit. The supply in the world is about 45% against the 100% demand, and it is going to remain for a long time. Due to COVID, we had postponed actually the ordering of the machinery, and because even Europe was not was caught in the COVID.
Exactly.
Now we have already finalized the things, and we have also got a term loan sanctioned by Canara Bank worth 80 crores. So we
Okay.
will be shortly ordering the machine, and the this by the end of the year we will have a machine installed.
Okay. So basically, can we expect that since you say that by end of the year, that is by December 22, these machines will be installed, and you've got a term loan sanctioned by Canara Bank of 80 crores. So can we assume that after that, by hopefully by March of 23, this commissioning will be over? I mean, when will the project actually get commissioned,
Yeah,
Praveen ji?
commissioning should be over by March or April of 23. So
Okay.
next full year we'll be able to get the advantage of that
Okay. Okay.
product. This
And
year will not be
so
probably.
basically
That will not,
20,
because it's a
24
highly
will be the year.
technical.
Yeah. So basically 24 will be the year when you can expect full revenue from this new project, right?
Sure.
And Pravinji, tell me one thing, that apart from this 80 crores, this is the total project cost, like 80 crore का total project cost है, इसमें से कुछ internal accruals भी company इस
Total
project में डालेगी?
project cost is about 120 crores.
Okay.
We
So
have
80
already
crores.
120 crores. Out of that, we only spent about 26 crores up till now,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we will be spending furthermore, and 80
Okay.
crores will be the loan, so it will cover up the entire thing by
Okay.
uh, the time it is commissioned. We will be able to put in all that money.
Okay. So, Pravinji, this is a very large project, as I understand, because your revenue was about 100 crores last year. You're investing almost 120 crores now for this project. So,
Sure.
if you could just again tell us, what is the potential, of this project, at least over the next say 2-3 years. आपका क्या व्यू है कि इस प्रोजेक्ट से कंपनी को कैसे फाइनेंशियली फायदा होगा, कितना रेवेन्यू ये प्रोजेक्ट आपके कंपनी को जनरेट कर सकता है अगले 2-3 साल, इफ यू टेक अ 2 to 3 year view, what is the kind of revenue you have in mind which you can generate from this project?
Actually, sir, the total turnover from this new project will be approximately 150 crores. But the profitability of that will be about net profit or you can say PAT will be roughly about 50 crores.
Okay, fine, understood. So it's a very high profitable margin business. In fact, if you are saying on
Yeah,
150
very
crores, you're
high
going to make
profit.
50 crores. So it's a very high margin business. And Praveen ji, just my curiosity makes me ask you another question is that इसमें और कौन से competitors हो गए इंडिया में? Will you be the first or there are some other players already there in this product?
No, in these products, there are very hardly about 5 to 6 players in the whole world.
Okay,
Because as I told you, it's a very highly technical product, and
okay,
also as compared with the capex, the total turnover also is not, I mean, very big. It's more or less in 120 crores capex, you get 150 crores only as a turnover.
exactly.
So there
Okay,
are certain. It's not possible for, and luckily we have got an excellent technical team which has been able to deliver up till now, and we hope that they will also be able to deliver the things. So
okay,
we will be one of the top players of the world.
okay, exactly. Praveen ji, one more thing I wanted to ask you. This project is going to be located at the existing factory or are we going to locate it in some other location? इसके बारे में
No,
कुछ
see,
बताइए ना.
it will be at the existing factory. What we have done is that we have about 20,000 square meter of land, and we purchase another about 9,200 square meter of land just adjacent to it, so that
Okay,
the machinery and everything, the whole entire thing will be at one place, which is much better to, you know, practically operate.
okay. And as far as the other operating expenditure is concerned, like I just wanted to know how automated will be this facility. That how many workmen will be required to operate this? Because since this is a new project, apart from your existing factory, will you require a little more additional workforce also to man this factory?
Actually, this is very highly computerized machine, and the workers required are very less. Of
Okay,
course, there will be some additional worker required, but we have got already at present certain people earmarked for them who are
okay,
actually taking training and working on it
okay,
over the whole
okay,
thing. So those
okay,
technical people will be shifted from here to there, and there
okay.
will be, of course, another about, but very small, like you can say around about 20 people more will be employed for this entire project. There won't be much more requirement of the people.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
think Praveen ji, one more question which I wanted to ask you is, we have observed that company is a debt-free company. कोई भी कर्जा balance sheet पे नहीं है. तो आपका working capital, how do you manage your working capital so efficiently? Like last year, fourth quarter was a very challenging period. पूरा साल आपके लिए काफी challenging था, लेकिन फिर भी आपके balance sheet पे कोई long term या short term debt नहीं है. Working capital भी आपका manage बहुत अच्छी तरह से हो रहा है. So if you can share some idea how the company is managing its working capital by not having any debt on the books. So if you could please explain and tell us.
Sir, up till now we have been plowing back all our earning in the company, and as such we were not needing the working capital requirement. But now with the challenges, we have we have approached the Canara Bank, and luckily Canara Bank has, along with the 80 crores turnover, has sanctioned 25 crores limit for working capital also. Of
Okay,
course, we'll be
okay,
utilizing it very discreetly and as per the need. But
okay.
in case of need, we will have now sufficient backup of the working capital.
Exactly, exactly. No, but I think this is a very commendable achievement that despite so many challenges, company up till now was completely debt free. There was no debt on the books. So this is very positive for the company. Pravinji, one more thing I wanted to ask you about your new project that in the very first year, what kind of capacity utilization can we expect? Can it be about 40-50% or do we expect, once the plants, stabilizes by March of 23, hopefully capacity utilization का level आप कितना expect कर रहे हो पहले साल में?
The very first year we are expecting, actually, see, in our plastic industry, normally, as a thumb rule, only 80% you can achieve the
Okay.
production than whatever is the installed capacity.
Okay.
But first year we expect it to be approximately 70%, and
Okay.
in by second year we'll be reaching 80%. In
Okay.
fact, with our technical team very strong, our existing both the plants, we are achieving actually 85 to 90% capacity,
Okay.
uh, which is very commendable. So we hope that even in this case also we will slowly gradually reach to the 90% capacity. But if initially first year it will be 70%.
Okay. Fine. Pravinji, one another financial question which I wanted to know is that we are now investing 120 crores as you said for the new project. इसमें
Yes.
से 80 crores term loan Canara Bank हमको देने वाला है. तो in the coming years, that is for FY24, when the project actually starts, do you expect a significant rise in your depreciation levels? क्योंकि आपका इतना बड़ा capital expenditure है, तो depreciation का जो figure है वो भी consequently थोड़ा सा बढ़ने का possibility रहेगा. You will be obviously taking a large amount of from the profit and loss by way of depreciation. So will
Uh,
depreciation be significantly high?
our our working has been done, and we are expecting that the turnover will be 150 crores of the new project, and considering the interest, depreciation, all that, the PAT is likely to be about more than 30%.
Okay, fine.
That's approximately 50 crores we are expecting as
Okay,
the net profit, wherein we have considered the interest cost and depreciation cost both together.
okay. But this 30%, Pravinji, you are talking about the new project that is which is going to come in 24. Basically, that is what you
Yeah,
are
yeah,
telling me, or
yeah. Only new project. Only new
okay,
project.
okay. And the remaining existing business will continue to grow as usual. That is whatever is
Yeah,
currently
it
the
will also
existing
grow as
business.
usual. Yes.
Okay. So basically 30% is what you are expecting, that after interest depreciation will come for the new project and
Yes.
the remaining existing business will continue to grow as expected.
Yeah, as it is about 15%.
Okay. And one final question, Pravinji, I think you've given a lot of good information to us. What is your message to all the shareholders? Because a lot of shareholders are expecting some good developments now in the coming 1 to 2 years. So what is your message as the chairman emeritus of the company to all the shareholders? What can they expect in future from the company?
I'll only thank first of all our shareholders, because they have stood by us for last 35 years, and they have always supported us. So by this I thank all of them. For another thing I would like to tell you is that the trust in the company, we had 10,000 shareholders earlier, and today we have got about 20,000 shareholders on our list. Only my request to all the shareholders is that please keep patience. We are trying our best to improve the profitability, improve the margins, and also innovate new products by which we can sustain the profitability of the company year after year. And with this new project, which is expected to come up by next year, you will see that the whole thing of the company will change, and all the shareholders will be happy to note that you will be seeing a different company by the time the new project starts.
Okay.
So keep faith and be with us as you have been for all these years.
I think
Thank you.
very excellently articulated, Pravinji, and I think we wish you all the best for this project and for the future. So, friends, we would like to thank Pravinji for the valuable time he gave us for this small interview. And in fact, friends, any feedback or any kind of inputs which you want, you can always get in touch with us on our YouTube channel. So please send us your likes, your comments, for this small interview which we did today. And with this, Pravinji, thank you very much once again. And thank you,
Sir,
viewers.
thank you very much for, we thank
Yeah,
you very much for your time and for your advice.
thank you, sir.